Good evening. I would like to introduce Hudson's Bay senior instrumental music students to perform our national anthem. Would everyone please stand and remain standing? Thank you, Hudson's Bay seniors. Thank you, Mr. Bunch. Everyone, please be seated. Graduates, parents, platform guests, friends, and guests of the class of 2025, welcome to the 135th Annual High School Commencement of the Vancouver Public Schools. Hudson's Bay High School opened its doors in 1956, and this is the 68th class to be graduated under the name of Hudson's Bay High School. The class of 2025 consists of 273 Hudson's Bay seniors. I would like to take a moment to recognize and congratulate the families of these seniors and express my appreciation for the support and the encouragement you've provided along the way in helping them to successfully complete the milestone in their education. At this time, it is a privilege to introduce to you our platform guests. As I call each of their names, I would like them to stand and be recognized. Dr. Jeff Snell, Superintendent, Vancouver Public Schools. Tracy Barrows, School Board Member. Kathy Decker is a school board member that could not be with us today. Wendy Smith, School Board Member. Kyle Sproul, School Board Member. Sandra Zavala Ortega, School Board Member. Mr. Greg Roberts, Associate Principal. Ms. Rochelle Hendricks, Librarian. Ms. Kara Hecker, Counselor. Mr. Ray Lyons, Counselor. Next, I would like to introduce our top 5% of the seniors in this graduating class. This year, 13 students make up the top 5%. As I call their names, I would like our seniors to stand and remain standing until all names have been read. I would also ask the audience to please withhold your applause until all names have been called. The top 5% of the class of 2025 are Claire Marsh, Ivan Rojas, QV Vu, Cassidy Mason, Philip Melizia, Baker Olson, Brody Will, Marco Gonzalez Palito, Saul Reyes Flores, Jordan Walker, Melissa Suazo Casas, Sailor Pretorius, and Alondra Ortiz Bugarin. Please join me in recognizing all of these students. The students who are speaking to us at graduation tonight were selected from these top 5% students. The rest of you can have a seat. The theme they selected to speak about this year is overcoming obstacles. Please hold your applause until I've introduced all speakers. Our first speaker this evening is Jordan Walker, who is headed to Clark College and then will transfer to a 4-year university where he will study education. Following Jordan will be Marco Gonzalez Pulido, who plans on attending Portland State University. Marco will be majoring in architecture. Following Marco will be Claire Marsh. Claire has plans on attending Clark College for an associate's degree and then will pursue her master's in counseling. After Claire will be our final senior speaker, Brody Well. Brody plans to serve a 2-year service mission after graduation and then attend Brigham Young University. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 commencement speakers.
Good afternoon, family, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Thank you for being here as we celebrate this special day. Today is a day of celebrating, reflection, and maybe a few happy tears. Today, we stand at the summit of the mountain where we look back and reminisce on the past 4 years of high school. As we stand here, we think about the late nights and early mornings where we may have questioned if we'll even make it. Well, I'm here to tell you we did. We balanced classes, projects, work, and friendships and managed to make it all work. When you think about graduation, don't think about it as an ending, think about the beginning of your next adventure. We'll be stepping into a world that isn't asking anything of us, but is challenging us to adapt, learn, and grow. But if there's one thing I learned as I look around here today, we are ready. I know it wasn't easy for the class of 2025. Do the dates March 12th or 13th ring a bell? The day we were told we have a 2-week break due to the COVID breakout, ending our 7th grade year online, to then thinking we were going to have a good 8th grade year with all of our friends, only to realize we were right back to where we were at the end of 7th grade, back on the Zoom calls. I started to believe that everything was over. I felt I was losing friendships, I felt I was losing family, and most importantly, I felt I was losing myself. Then I moved here, where I believe over the past 4 years, I built the best me that I have ever known. All throughout my high school, my main goal was to build everything back that I lost that day in 7th grade. Now I'm confident to say I did. And the majority of my success goes out to all of you in the class of 2025. We all have succeeded in our own ways. Was it easy? Probably not. But you sitting in those seats proves that you made as many sacrifices as you needed to strive and make sure you get your high school diploma today. To everyone who has supported us along the way, that being our friends, families, and mentors, we simply couldn't have done this without you. You stuck by us when we were just little emoticons on the other end of your screen, and never stopped believing when we came back as socially awkward freshmen. So thank you for your commitment and your wisdom for carrying us through the last 4 years of high school. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals. This quote not only resembles what overcoming obstacles may look like, but resembles that life isn't going to give you the easiest route. It's going to give you scenarios that you must solve while also remembering to make sure that no distractions come in the way of your greatness. So, to my fellow graduates, congratulations. Here's to new beginnings, lifelong friendships, and to the endless opportunities and possibilities. Thank you. And now, I would like to welcome Mr. Marco Gonzalez to the podium to talk about his take on how he overcame obstacles.
Thank you, Jordan. Muy buenas tardes a todos. Espero que se encuentren bien. Hoy les voy a hablar un poquito acerca de la superación de los obstáculos. Conforme vamos avanzando en nuestra vida, hay varias etapas que vamos cerrando. Hoy cerramos nuestra época de la preparatoria. Ha sido una travesía bastante rápida. Tal vez demasiado. Estos 4 años han estado llenos de oportunidades y obstáculos. Estos han sido imprescindibles para la formación de nuestra persona actual. La verdad es que todas las cosas que hemos experimentado en nuestra vida son importantes, sin importar qué tan pequeñas puedan parecer a primera vista. Dicho esto, me gustaría hablar un poco acerca de los obstáculos y su importancia. Los obstáculos son eventos que tenemos que enfrentar todos los días. Estos son parte de nuestra vida cotidiana. A veces son solo pequeños problemas que son fáciles de superar, pero de vez en cuando nos encontramos con obstáculos que parecen ser imposibles de sobrepasar. Y es en estos momentos en los que te tienes que plantar bien y seguir avanzando. Puede tomar un buen tiempo y tal vez parezca una fuerza inamovible que simplemente no cede. Pero tal y como el agua puede erosionar hasta la roca más resistente, tienes que perseverar. De antemano les diré que fallarán una y otra vez, pero eso es un paso completamente normal cuando tienes que sobrepasar este tipo de obstáculos. Si decides no rendirte y seguir intentando, llegará el momento en el cual serás capaz de superar el obstáculo. Después de esta victoria, serás capaz de mirar atrás y ver todo tu sacrificio. Es muy probable que te sientas imparable y te llenes de una inmensa felicidad. Soy capaz de decir esto, ya que esto es algo que yo mismo he experimentado. Uno de los obstáculos más grandes que he experimentado hasta la fecha fue la muerte de mi abuelo. Él fue mi padre, era la persona con la cual siempre podía contar, con el que siempre podía hablar y seguir aprendiendo. Gracias a él, soy la persona que soy ahora. Lamentablemente, todo tiene su final. Su muerte causó un cambio muy drástico en mi vida. Todos los días se volvieron oscuros y aburridos. Levantarme en la cama todos los días se volvió una tarea casi imposible. La escuela se convirtió en algo secundario, pero había algo que me decía que siguiera avanzando, que esto no era lo que yo debería de hacer. Me dijo que debía ver a la gente que estaba a mi alrededor. Dijo que aún tenía personas que amaba, que eran capaces de ayudarme. ¿Quién me dijo todo esto? Fue él, fue su voz, fue la que me ayudó a seguir avanzando, a seguir por mi vida. Me fui dando cuenta de lo realmente importante la gente que nos rodea puede llegar a ser. Estas no tienen que ser una persona popular o un genio, solo tiene que ser alguien que te pueda escuchar, alguien que va a estar a tu lado sin importar lo que pueda pasar. Estos pueden ser tus padres, amigos, y a veces un solo amigo puede hacer la diferencia. Y de vez en cuando esta persona puede ser alguien con la cual no hablas todos los días. Lo que intento decir es que sin importar qué tan oscura pueda parecer la vida, siempre habrá alguien que te pueda ayudar a sobrepasar estos obstáculos, esos que la vida te pueda lanzar. Sin más que decir, felicito a la clase 2025. No se detengan y sigan avanzando. Muchas gracias. Ahora escucharemos de Claire acerca de cómo perseverar a través de la adversidad. Now, to hear from Claire about persevering through adversity. Thank you.
Thank you, Marco. Graduation marks the overcoming of many obstacles, from not only inside of school, but outside as well. We have made it to the other side. Now, I recognize today I'm speaking to an audience of many people, many backgrounds and many different life experiences. With that comes many, many different obstacles. During these past 13 years in the school district, I have met those of you who have lost parents, siblings, and friends. Those of you who have worked long school nights and weekends, giving up all your paychecks to support your family. Those of you who often miss weeks of school to stay home and watch younger siblings, because no one else could. And that list goes on and on and on. We have an incredibly strong graduating class, let alone school. Now, in our society and culture, when it comes to obstacles, we are often fed sayings like, life will never give you something you can't handle. And while this can be motivating and inspiring, the truth is sometimes life will crush us in such a way that we are left needing something greater than ourselves. And there's a beautiful humility that comes with that. When obstacles hit our lives because they are far from being over, my fellow graduates, let us not immediately try to strive and power through in our own strength. Let us not cope and attempt to make things more comfortable through items and quick pleasurable experiences. Let us not grow bitter and allow our hearts to be hardened by life's trials. But let obstacles take their full effect on us. Remembering each obstacle is an opportunity to grow, to become stronger, and to develop grit. Every obstacle is like a seed. It has purpose. Don't just let it fall on dry soil where it will wither and dry out. Tend to your obstacle. Allow it to grow and fulfill in you its purpose, a fruitful life. A life of serving, hard work, and humility. Always remember, at the end of our days, others will not remember us for the things that we bought, wore, posted, or achieved. They remember us for how we made them feel, loved, and known. Now, before we sign out of these 4 years, it's important to acknowledge those who got us to this moment. To the librarians, who not only checked out books and laptops, but were a source of love, inclusion, and friendship. To the teachers and coaches who came early and stayed late to meet our needs. To the janitors and staff who quietly cleaned our space so we carried on in our days. To the career and college specialists who spent hours on end searching for opportunities and making them known to us. To our staff and admin who had no easy year, but yet still worked tirelessly to make Bay a better place for us, despite the obstacles. To our friends and families who showed up, who loved us, and who cared, thank you, and we love you. Well done, class of 2025. Here's to a life of obstacles and choosing to use them well. Finally, we will hear from Brody and how he was able to grow in the face of hardships. Thank you, and go Eagles!
Thank you, Claire. No human is limited. Eliud Kipchoge says, the GOAT of marathon running. His fastest marathon is 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 40 seconds. He was the first runner to break the 2-hour barrier in the marathon. And he goes on to say, scientists said that humans would only be able to run the marathon under 2 hours in 2075. But I proved them wrong. This is one example of overcoming an obstacle. Kipchoge overcame what has never been done before. I am probably best known for my love of running. There are obstacles in running that can be related to life. The steeplechase is a track event where runners race 3 kilometers or 7.5 laps around a track. During this race, the runners need to navigate and jump over fixed barriers and 1 water jump. This race requires a blend of speed, endurance, and agility. The steeplechase is a challenging event to compete in because you need to be able to jump over the steeple and be able to clear it. If you trip on the barrier, you will fall. And unlike hurdles, where hurdles fall with you, the steeple doesn't. In July 2023, at the USA Outdoor Track and Field Championships in Eugene, Oregon, Kenneth Rooks, a BYU runner, was competing in the steeplechase. He was 2 laps into the 7.5 lap race when he tripped on the steeple barrier and fell and rolled over. At this point in the race, he was now in last. He got back up, but he was 30 meters behind the lead pack. He ended up winning the race. This is another example of overcoming an obstacle. And like Kipchoge, Rooks didn't let an obstacle stop him from finding success. Now, imagine the steeple barriers as our future obstacles in our lives. Obstacles are not placed before us to bring us down. They are there to help us grow and become stronger. We can all get through whatever obstacles lie ahead. With the proper guidance and help from family, friends, neighbors, classmates, teammates, the list goes on. Like those runners, we are able to jump over and clear each and every obstacle that is thrown at us. Now, I would like to focus on 3 points. 1, think positively. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. 2, work hard. If you do the work, you get rewarded. There are no shortcuts in life. The elevator to success is out of order. You'll have to use the stairs, one step at a time. All roads that lead to success have to pass through Hard Work Boulevard at some point. And finally, strive to do your best. Do or do not. There is no try. When I was 4 years old, I was playing in our backyard, and that's when my grandma noticed my right arm was not moving. After this, my mom and grandma took me into the doctors to get it checked out. After many tests and appointments, I found out what was wrong, and they then said that I would not ever be able to run, or if I tried running, I would not be any good at it. Doctors said that it would be almost impossible to overcome this obstacle because of the amount of work I would have to do. I went weekly to therapy, and weeks turned to years, and today I still have to deal with this obstacle. I have put hours and hours into overcoming this obstacle. It hasn't always been easy, but for sure has been worth it. We are all going to have obstacles, but remember, we can also work to overcome obstacles that come our way. Class of 2025, congratulations. We have made it here, and it's about time. I want to finish with a quote by Kevin Durant, who famously said, "Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard." Think about that. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard.
Please join me in congratulating these students and their academic accomplishments. Speakers, you may now head back to your seats to rejoin your classmates. And now we would like to give recognition to the honor roll. I would like the entire group of honor roll students to please stand and remain standing while I provide an explanation to our guests. Go ahead and stand. In this class of 2025, there are 61 honor roll students. The scholarship honor roll is comprised of those students who have acquired a grade point equivalency of 3.3 or better during their 4 years in high school. These students are noted on your commencement programs and are wearing gold cords. You will also note that some of our honor roll students are wearing gold and blue cords that indicate they are members of the National Honor Society. These students are identified on the program as well. In further testimony of their accomplishments, each student's diploma will bear an honor sticker denoting their degree of scholastic achievement. We believe this is a commendable accomplishment, and we welcome your recognition of them at this time. I would now like to recognize our ASB and senior class officers. Would these students please stand? Our student officers are wearing a gold sash with the title of the office that they held their senior year. Please join me in thanking them at this time for their dedicated service to the Hudson's Bay High School student body, staff, and community.
Now for a very special part of our graduation program, the awarding of Hudson's Bay High School's Citizenship Award. In the opinion of the faculty and administration, the Citizenship Award is the highest recognition which we bestow upon graduating seniors at Hudson's Bay High School. Previous winners are listed on your commencement program. The Citizenship Award is based on the following points: responsibility, character, willingness and dependability, having worked for the good of the group instead of oneself. This award was first created in 1956 and has been awarded each year thereafter to a Hudson's Bay senior from each graduating class. This year's winners are both outstanding individuals and very deserving of this recognition. They've consistently and willingly given their own time to help others. The following seniors were nominated by the Hudson's Bay staff for consideration of this award: As I call the nominee names, would you please stand and be recognized as a group? Abe Cowan, Amadia Alonso, Ashley Pineda, Cassidy Mason, Cielo Rodriguez, Claire Marsh, Diego Covarrubias, Elizabeth Molinari, Amelia Sanchez, Hannah Rodriguez Martinez, Jordan Walker, Josue Moreno, Marco Gonzalez Polito, Pedro Munoz Sandoval, Saul Reyes Flores, Stella Billingsley, Tanner Coford, and Thomas Tirado. Thank you for your leadership and excellence in modeling the Bay Way. The names of this year's citizenship winners for 2025 have been engraved on this plaque. Right there. Seniors, as I read each name receiving this honor, would you please come forward to the stage to receive this award? Jordan Walker and Claire Marsh.
One of our favorite parts of the graduation ceremony is the opportunity to share with you some highlights of what our students did during their years at Hudson's Bay, and also take a glimpse at our graduates' next step toward their future. Graduates, I will now ask you to stand and be recognized for different accomplishments, showing our friends and families your many achievements. Graduates, please stand if you will be attending a college, university, community college, or technical school in the state of Washington. You may be seated. Graduates, please stand if you attended classes at Clark College while attending Bay. Graduates, please stand if you earned your Associate Arts degree from Clark College this spring. Graduates, please stand if you have plans for immediate employment. All right, parents, there you go. Graduates, please stand if you will be joining the armed services. Graduates, please stand if you volunteered to do community service while at Hudson's Bay High School. Graduates, please stand if you participated in athletics. Graduates, please stand if you participated in after-school clubs or the performing arts. Graduates, please stand if you have placed in any state competition in athletics, arts, or activities while at Hudson's Bay High School. Graduates, please stand if you have attended the Vancouver School District for 13 years. Wow. Graduates, please stand if you have attended Hudson's Bay High School all 4 years. There we go. Lastly, graduates, please stand if you have a parent who graduated from Hudson's Bay High School. What an outstanding group. This was just a glimpse of the class of 2025. I'm sure we will hear many more of their accomplishments throughout the next few years.
It's always fun to see where you're going, where you've been. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are here. You did it. I'm so proud of each barrier you broke down, the problems that you persisted through, and the obstacles you have overcome to be here today. Today's a celebration of not only your academic achievements, but the growth you've experienced as a student, a friend, and a young adult. The amount of work required to discover what it takes to be successful is tremendous. The level of self-reflection that must be done to get here is massive. To every scholar, athlete, musician, craftsperson, entrepreneur, soldier, and artist, may you never stop learning. Class of 2025, things have only just started for each of you. I hope you'll persevere in the face of adversity, taking time to think critically about outcomes or simply what comes next. It will be hard, but you can do hard things. My high school English teacher shared one of my most favorite poems by Edgar Allan Guest, and I'd like to share it with you now. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns, and many a fellow turns about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And when you never can tell how close you are, it may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem the worst that you must not quit. I'm so proud to finish this year and this season in your life as your principal. Seeing you grow into this incredible group filled with potential and share in this moment will be something that I keep with me and a highlight that I'll have forever. Thank you for being creative and curious. Thank you for working hard and with unfailing integrity. Class of 2025, you will do great things. Of this, I am certain. You did it. Each year, the senior class votes for the faculty members that they would like to congratulate them after they receive their diplomas. The class factors this year, as voted on by the class of 2025, are Mr. Ben Brewer, Mr. Steve Belange, Mr. Jake Carlson, and Ms. Tammy Perkins. We'll acknowledge all of our factors with a round of applause as they take their place on the ramps. The objective of our graduation ceremony is the celebration of this achievement. It is intended to challenge and inspire students as they face their future. Thus, it is requested that the audience please be respectful during the reading of each graduate's names. The audience is further requested to remain seated until all diplomas have been awarded. Ladies and gentlemen, the highlight of this evening's program is the awarding of the diplomas. I would like to present the 273 members of the 2025 graduating class of Hudson's Bay High School. These students are recommended by the faculty and administration to receive their diplomas this evening. At this time, I would like to introduce you to the Vancouver Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Jeff Snell.
Hello, Hudson's Bay community. Today is a day to celebrate. And on behalf of Vancouver Public Schools, I want you to know how incredibly proud we are of each and every one of you. Each of you carries a unique story, your own journey to this moment. That journey includes meeting the graduation requirements of your school and the state of Washington, and it includes much, much more. It's a story of persistence, a story of compassion and care, a story of growing through challenges and seeing the world with empathy and hope. And it's a story that inspires us because it reflects the very best of what our community can be, you. Look around for a moment. This space, this gathering, it's something rare and powerful. In a world that often feels intent on dividing us, telling us to fear one another or focus on our differences, here we are, all together. Families, educators, friends, and neighbors, united in a common purpose, celebrating a shared journey. Believing in a bright future for our students, that's the power of public education. It reminds us of the human spirit and possibility. Graduation is an important milestone, but it's not the end of our journey. If we want our students to succeed, to make a living, build meaningful lives, contribute to communities, we have more work to do. We must keep coming together. We must look for the good in one another, find what we share, and stay curious about each other's experiences. That's how we build the kind of world these graduates deserve. As we celebrate you, we also celebrate a promise we make to one another, a commitment to every child in our community. And that promise only works because everyone here tonight and everyone who has been there along the way, helping you create unforgettable experiences that reflect the deep love and belief we have in all of you. This moment, your graduation, is something this community has built together with you. You are a part of something special. Your graduating class, your school community, and the broader Vancouver community. Our hope is that you felt supported along the way and that you've built meaningful connections. Please remember, support doesn't end here. You are not alone. Asking for help and offering it to others is one of the most powerful acts of leadership you can do. Today, as you cross the stage, you do so not only as graduates, but as living examples of our community's shared vision of a graduate. You've demonstrated the curiosity to keep learning, the resilience to adapt and grow, and the communication and collaboration skills to tackle real challenges. You've shown us you are ready to lead, to serve, and to thrive. Whatever your next step is, we know you'll carry forward what you've learned here, not just academically, but as compassionate, inclusive individuals who act with integrity and positively shape the world around you. As you take this next step, stay curious, be open to possibility, choose to see what can be, not just what is. Congratulations. We are excited for you and for what's next. And now it is my honor to introduce School Board Director Wendy Smith.
Good evening. It's hot. I'm going to keep it short. I am extremely excited and honored to be here tonight to share in the celebration with you. I am here to represent Vancouver Public Schools, but more specifically to speak on behalf of the hundreds of people who have worked so hard for you over the past several years. So many people giving so much effort, all to help you get to this moment. And some of those people you know very well. They may even be here celebrating with you tonight. But there were many, many more that you never saw, people whose names you'll never know. But whether we stood at the front of the classroom or worked behind the scenes, we have all been committed to a common singular purpose, you. Our purpose has been to help prepare you for this next phase, whichever path you choose to take next. We have placed our collective hope, within you. And together we all celebrate your perseverance and your tenacity. We celebrate the lessons you have learned and the plans that you are making. And we congratulate you on your achievements, both present and future. We are very, very proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. And so, on behalf of the Vancouver Public School Board of Directors, I attest and certify that the students presented to you have met the graduation requirements established by the state of Washington and Vancouver Public Schools, and it is my very great honor to accept the graduating class of 2025 from Hudson's Bay High School and to confer upon you a high school diploma. Congratulations.
Vancouver Public School District recognizes that the path to graduation and post-high school success is achieved through a range of learning opportunities for our students. This evening, we are here to recognize and award diplomas to those individuals who have met the graduation diploma requirements. It is our duty as designees of Vancouver Public School District to recognize and award diplomas to this year's graduating class of 2025. Front row, if you guys want to start coming on up. We will now begin the awarding of diplomas. Ms. Rochelle Hendricks will begin reading our senior names.
Isai Honda. Ruby Lorenzano. Ashley Martinez Bernal. Anton Mertvi. Pedro Munoz Sandoval. Charlie Mays St. Mars. Zachariah Victor Akey. Adeline R. McNew. Ronaldo Simone Jr. Hector Armando Valle Sevilla. Marco Antonio Gonzalez Polito. Claire Elaine Marsh. Cassidy Ann Mason. Jordan Raymond Walker. Brody Walker Will. Alexis D. Abero. Alani Aceves Cortez. Amadai Alonzo. Giannis G. Ambeto. Charlotte Anderson. Austin M. Andrews. Isaiah R. Andrews. Isaias Antonio Zacharias. Kiani Marielle Ayala. I was working on that one. Kylie Elise Barnes. Mackenzie M. Bates. Grace Elizabeth Beckwith. Julian Beltran Rivera. Nova R. Benson. Guadalupe Citlali Bermudez Vasquez. Stella R. Billingsley. Kiara Bishop. Avery L. Boyer. Finnegan Shea Bradley. Adam R. Brady. Harold J. Brebenek, Jr. Morgan H. Brink. Malachi William Britt. Amari Brown. Jayla Faye M. Brown. Kimora Lynn Bynum. Elena M. Campos. Reina Celeste Cano. Keldon R. Carney. Amberly Castro Vega. Brian Cerda Ramirez. Matthew P. Christensen. Kaylee R. Clark. Dakota G. Clow. Honor G. Coleman. Taylor C. Coles. Keegan R. Collette. Miriam Contreras Jaimes. Hope I. Coonrant. Natalie Jane Cortez Zuhl. Oliver Cortez Esponio. Diego Covarrubias. Abraham T. Cowan. Mackenzie S. Craig. Lucas L. Crane. Coulter D. Crossfield. Maria D. Damian. Serenity K. Davis. Colton G. Dawson. Olivia M. Daskins Blanton. Aisha Drama. Aiden Lincoln Emerson Eaton. Alyssa Jewel Rovina Eaton. Said Jesus Elguia Zarate. Munir S. Imam. Sophia Emmanuel. Vanessa Farias Molina. Brendan A. Ferguson. Lola R. Flannery. Caden Andrew Flath. Janessa Amanda Flores. Jaden R. Fortson. Jose M. Franco Nunez.
Taynella Fred. Frankie C. Fred. Emma K. Ganji. Anthony Juan Justin D. Ganji III. Suji V. Garcia Gutierrez. Rose Garrity. Marissa Juanita Gibson. Zoe M. Golfini. Evelyn Gomez Ortega. Anthony B. Gonzalez. Crystal Galanito. Saul Gonzalez Sanabrea. Josh Susung Graham. Emily R. Green Sosha. Ethan P. Green Sosha. Obsa Jamal Gore. Isaac Gutierrez. Taylor L. Gutierrez Vilesco. Pedro Y. Gutierrez Zavala. David A. Hanby. Maya Vox Harmon. Tierra U. Harris. Zero Lily Hart. Ethan Arlo William Hascarl. Owen D. Hewitt. Nicholas E. Hiley. Jake R. Hildebrand. Donovan Garado Hanosa. Kaylee Jean Height. Tosh A. Hodges. Jeremiah A. Horan. Gianna N. Horvath. Eric I. Huerta Hernandez. Deshaun E. Higgins. Derek A. Ibarra Sosa. Grayson J. Igarta. Tabor J. Ingram. Emily Andrea Ireas Utton. Brandon Jaimes Castro. David Hara Farias. Shannon A. Johns Gaither. Richard V. Johnson. Stephanie Mia Johnson. Tyree Adele Bishop. Joichi Joseph. Olivia Sue Kessler. Alyssa A. Kingsley. Brexton Kenton. Kiera J. Klein. Tanner R. Coford. Nicholas Lee. Michael W. Legg. Christian E. Leonzo Chavez. Skylar J. Leroy Wright. Salef Leva. Derek W. Lagon. Juliana A. Janis Gangora. Charlie Olivia Lockery. Evan J. Lockridge. Yvette Lopez Diaz. Ariel Lopez Esquian. Elizabeth Lopez Leon. Leobardo Sabas Lopez Alamido. Omari B. Mabini. Maximus Luke Major. Jessica L. Polson. Kyler J. Manabusen. Hank Joseph Marler. Hannah M. Marquez Rodriguez. Leonel Martinez. Madison Marie Mata. Samantha Roseanne Matthews. Donnie M. McCartney Ayers. Jade Kumaya McDonald. Lillian R. Mena. Toriana Mendola. Alejandro Mendoza Logan. Dion Marilyn Messer. Philip Metelota. Michael J. Miller. Hannah Mae Mitchell. Jeremiah Moen. Brianna Yamilet Molina. Brian Miguel Molina. Elizabeth Rose Molinari. Sulima Jimenez. Josue Moreno. Alan Jones Alexander. Alma Mose Queda Calderon. Layla Olivia Garcia. Gabriel Antonio Hernandez Murr. Clive Thomas Murray. Liam F. Nash. Alberto Nava Ochoa. Christian Delgado.
Cameron N. Nicholas. Avery Violet Nordgren. Brandon Noriega Lozano. Diana Nosulia. Chloe R. Nye. Gianna Luis Obispo. Yelitsi Orozco. Lily Ortega. Alondra Ortiz Bugarin. Natalia Ortiz Bugarin. Alejandra Morales. Atticus K. Owens. Connor R. Patterson Balmer. Freya Petrosilis. Omar Penalosa. Ivan Oriel Peraza. Perla Perez Diaz. Samuel R. Perlick. Adriana Pearl Peterson Burge. Serenity Morris. Ashley Pineda Guzman. Daniel C. Poole. Diego Prado Aguilar. Coriante C. Pratcher. Sailor Rain Pretorius. Quinn D. Prochek. Latalo James Quinn. Karim J. Ratchnap. Scarlett Olivia Rademacher. Emily Nicole Ralston. Shasid Ramirez. Jacob Regas. Saul Reyes Flores. Veronica K. Reynolds. Glory A. Roberts. Cielo Rodriguez. Nathan Lenin Rodriguez. Angel Santiago Rojas. Stephanie Rojas Lopez. Ivan Rojas Marin. Dulce S. Roman Gaspar. Daniel Ruiz Ortega. Jera Salas. Mario Salas. Emilio Sanchez Abarca. Jesus Sanchez Oya. Miguel Angel Mariano Sanchez Villalobos. Adamir A. Santos Bravo. Roberto Santos Hernandez. Osvaldo Santos Lopez. Ethan James Shack. Kaylee M. Shin. Natalie C. Shoemaker. Christian Paul Sowards. Julian M. Stewart. Michael S. Stump. Melissa Zuazo Casas. Ty Talea. Jordan Tepp. Thomas Tirado. Desmond Titi. Emma Toyovan. Karina Tostado. Luis Morales Mendoza. Jocelyn J. Van Volkenberg. Litzy I. Vasquez Hernandez. Jade Veach. Carlos Velasquez. Cassandra J. Vidal Mondragon. Marilyn Villa Garcia. Angel Villalobos Garcia. Aileen Villegas. Tallulah Wardrop. Michelle T. Westmoreland. Hudson Wright. Atziri A. Zambrano Pech. Joshua Zamorano. Riley Asher Blair. Alexa Rodriguez. Jude Carroll. Selena Soto Martinez. And Amari Josiah Gilbert. Thank you. Lastly, Hudson Bay High School has had foreign exchange students this school year. One of the 3 students today will be receiving a certificate of attendance tonight. I'd like to ask Nicolo Beluzzi to come forward here. When I read your name, grab the certificate of attendance. Nicolo Beluzzi. And I'll just finish, Nicolo, keep going as you're going. Thank you for spending the school year with us here at Hudson's Bay High School. We wish you well on your journey home, and thank you for sharing your culture with us this year. You've enriched our school community, and we wish you a happy, successful future. We always consider you an Eagle.
Okay, graduates, we are just about there. Jordan and Cassidy, you want to rejoin me? All right, graduates, can you please stand? You are now going to move your tassels from right to left. Thank you, Jordan and Cassidy. You may have a seat. Jordan, you're good. Congratulations, class of 2025.